Are you smart enough to start a war with an algorithm? Well, on today's episode, there's some people that are smart enough. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
This was pretty tough. I felt pretty cool even when this began in the whole episode. You called it right away. You're like, Busta?
I was like,
Blindspot?
They got some Busta.
Oh my God.
The Busta Blindspot crossover.
It was pretty cool. What's up, everyone? I'm Nick Mardi, and this is the Blindspot After Show on AFTERBUZZ TV. You can find me everywhere at NickMardi13 and the latest late show on YouTube. I'm always posting in the chat. You'll see my name come up. And the man of many names. That's what I'm going by from now on. The man of many names is my co-host today. Where can we find you at?
Yo, what's up, y'all? Late Ill Kid at One Youngster, holding it down, bring you that street geek and nerd soul. And what is up? You can find me at One Youngster, which is ONEYOUNGSTA.
And if you haven't checked out his channel and what he does, it's really good stuff. He's always on the know of
this guy
anything comics.
He's the funny one.
You're the knowledgeable one. You can know everything. So today's episode, I think we gained a lot of knowledge about, how much more these guys can even do.
Yeah.
Because
it's a whole extra danger outside of Sandstorm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll get to that part.
People with a lot of money in their hands.
Yeah,
pretty much we got to worry about.
Nothing else to do.
It is. It's just like that. And it is
start problems.
And then Patterson, I didn't know she could dress up like that.
Patterson came through.
That caught my eye the most. Even more than almost dying and, the bombs and starting a war. I was like, hi, Patterson.
It's like, radiological bombs.
Nah.
Killing a whole city.
Rich Dotcom and Patterson made the episode for me again. I'm always about that life.
Yeah, Rich.com is always, it's a great thing to see him, and I love how they use him. Like every now and then they'll bring him in, lighten the mood. We're still in danger, but it's when you have Rich around, it's just like
he has a lot to handle, so I guess it would get old continually bringing him on each episode.
Yeah.
So a little taste of him here and there. You get your fulfillment that you need.
And you get all his references.
Exactly. His movie reference. He has a ton. Yeah, you always call him out, too, each time. So I'm going to start off the episode like we do all the time.
Yes.
With the office romance.
Yes.
So we have Reed and Nikki, Freddie's ex-girlfriend once again. And, we've left off the couple past episodes where he's beginning to get addicted to cocaine. Big time.
At first, in the beginning of this episode, they tried to make it seem like, oh, I just wanted to be a different person for a weekend. But it seems, especially tied to the end of the episode, that he may be hooked on this stuff. And it's, I really wish that we didn't get this from him, but he does have a lot to deal with. He hasn't dealt with the murder with his friend doing it, with helping his friend get away, because he's like he's the by the book guy. Reed is by the book. He follows the rules. He wears the 3-piece suit. He's he doesn't hurt anybody's feelings, and I think that he's having a lot more problems than he's letting on, especially with the thing that the whole back and forth with Z.
There's a big love triangle still to go. I mean, how many people do we have in the chat to say hi to, and what are they saying so far?
Well, we got Ivan Soto. What's up, man?
What's up, Mr.
Nice to
Ivan?
see you in chat. He's basically asked, first he asks, is it possible for us to get Rich.com on as a guest? We're going to try.
Well, I will reach out. We will reach out.
We are really going to try to get him on here, have him sitting right here. We're going to do nothing but hang out the whole episode.
I hope he's just as exaggerated about everything as he's on screen.
Why did they cut off Crab saying Patterson's first name? I thought his name was Boston. But Boston Crab, whatever. Yeah, Boston Crab.
It was Boston Crab,
Thank you, sir. But I think it's just a nice, cool thing for us to, kind of, I guess, remember that we don't know everything about her yet.
Yeah.
To remind us that there's still more to uncover about Patty.
We were talking about before the mics went on, this is a network show. We have a lot of episodes to go through. They can't reveal everything. It's like when you're on your first date. You don't want to tell the coolest parts about you. You want her to go out with you again, then you'll reveal a little bit more about yourself. You don't want to
ease them in. This is only season 2.
Exactly.
Ease them in.
Chill out. I'm good with Patterson, especially after this episode. I don't mind anything that's going on.
Yeah, Patterson came through. She looked very nice.
I'm good in Boston. Nice guy.
Yeah,
great
Boston.
Relationship with the rich.
He knows how to get how to steal things from pockets.
Yeah.
From chest pockets.
Pro,
too.
which was the hardest pocket. He said.
the hardest pocket, and he got it.
He did it. So then we have, the whole triangle going on. We began the episode and we ended the episode with Reed in this dilemma of, should I continue with this habit that is quickly formed because of Nikki and her addiction that she actually got rid of Freddie for because he was in drug problems, and for some reason she's doing it now, and now she's getting hooked.
It's okay for her because she's got it under control, I guess.
Exactly.
Which it didn't look like it was under control to me.
It was not. And I think the biggest problem is that the DARE program didn't do his job in school.
Oh, no, it did not.
Because that cat is addicted.
Yeah, he said yes.
Yeah, he said yes. He's the one who creates the DARE program.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the one in charge of telling the kids, read, stay in school, and don't do drugs.
And like you said, he's by the books. He's always been by the books. So this is a new face that we've seen to him. And we'll jump to it and jump back, but really quick, when he was in the van with Nas and Z, and they're discussing the mission, but then you look tired, and he's like, dating Nikki, Freddie's ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
And then drama starts again.
She tried to throw a little shame on him, and he was like, hey, he kind of has this attitude of like,
let me do me.
I'm gonna do what I want.
Yeah, let me do me, and I don't care. And look, Z, you've had 50,000 chances.
Yes.
Chill out.
Yes. Z, look, you like him. You know he likes you. You blew it. Now either A, step aside, or B, go in and get with him.
I think he's on a badder and bougier ladies now, though. This new lady, though.
Yeah, because Nikki is messing it up, man.
She is not, she's not a clean-cut FBI part of the team kind of lady.
That girl is literally poison.
She's trouble.
If you're out there and you're in the FBI and you happen to be wearing a three-piece suit to work every day, never trust a big butt and a smile, because that girl is poison.
With looking for love, desperation, busted into those doors.
And
a lot of romance. Every time the episode is just about Reed throwing some love.
Yep.
Romance. He's never solving anything anymore.
Yeah, he's
a Taylor Swift story now.
Oh man, I feel sorry for him now.
Every time. It's so lame. But then we get into cooler things going on.
Yes.
Because we got Roman, Nas, and Jane.
Yes.
Roman starts remembering things.
Get some cool memories.
God. The restaurant. What am I going to do?
And the good thing is, we finally see, kind of like we were talking about before, you have to let him out so he can remember things. Because he's not going to remember things inside of a vacuum.
Yeah.
If you're in just a glass box or whatever, plexiglass, whatever they have, he's not going to be out to hear sounds or see things or smell things or whatever, or experience any kind of interaction that'll jolt his memory.
Yeah.
And we saw he was out with them. I guess it's TV time, so maybe a day, maybe. But in that one day, he smelled some flowers. It reminded him of the mission where
he was stalking out this restaurant, and
unfortunately,
we find out who it was. He saw Weller with their mother, who claimed to be by Shepard.
Who Shepard.
Break it down. It was a family tree to this one.
He sees Weller with Emma. Well, at first he doesn't know.
He doesn't know who it is.
And apparently he's like, I must be on a mission. I don't know what it is. I can't remember anything else. So then he finally remembers that that's the woman that he killed. Shepard had him kill her, run into her, then, suffocate her, and found out that it was Emma. And Emma was the real, mother, the real Taylor Shaw mother.
Yes.
So I guess Shepard knew that, the Shaw family would definitely know that Jane is not her daughter.
So get rid of her now.
If anyone can tell, that's not their kid, it's probably their mom.
It was true. And so done away with her, and she had to go. And, Roman kind of quickly realized what he had done, and he was a bad boy back then.
But I do
until he's
like
refreshed.
I do like the moment that he had in the house that they broke into Yes, they broke into someone's normal house.
Yeah,
like
and
it was
served
okay.
water.
Yeah.
Did you see her pouring the?
Well, that was that they went back to her place for that. At first, I thought they were.
I didn't see that cut.
Yeah,
okay.
She mentioned it later because the way they showed it, I was like, hold on.
Okay, so I am okay with it. Okay.
Yeah, because the way they showed it, I was like, are they still at?
Yeah, because they're serving themselves from the fridge. That's how I was like,
they're very comfortable.
they're not just getting fingerprints everywhere. They're getting like.
Man,
Are you gonna wash the dishes at least? No, they'll
Just
wash
right.
it later. Like
It's
whoever
just
it is. Yeah, just right.
It's just right.
Did they leave the water out? It's not. It's too warm.
It's like, oh, they got this DVD.
So random.
I'm gonna just borrow it.
Yeah.
I'll bring it back.
I'll bring it back. I'll break in again.
I'll break back in
and have some water. Maybe they'll have some better juice next time.
But it was cool to see that he's really upset. He's feeling this betrayal and it's coming to a head. And he even looks at Jane. He's like, why don't you feel this?
Yeah.
Why aren't you angry? Why aren't you, and I guess it's because, she's already gone through it. It's been,
I was going to say, it's so fresh for him.
Yeah.
And he's being kept in a glass box as opposed to Jane, where it's kind of like.
She at least had that. She had the apartment, even though the apartment was guarded, but she did have the apartment. It was like a, one bedroom or something like that.
She didn't know what was going on. I mean, she had more freedom than he is right now, and he's very untrustworthy by the group still, even though he's shown good faith until you jumped. But when he hit the wall and he broke the frame, he got a little aggressive. That was pretty intense for Roman that we've seen so far. He hasn't been that aggressive yet.
Yeah, and Ivan Soto.
I guess as opposed to the motorcycle club when they got in the fight. But
true. Now Ivan Soto in chat said that Roman did look sorry when he killed Emma Shaw. He did, and he's right. He did have like a look like.
What did he say again? What did he say again when he was killing
said,
him?
"I'm sorry."
Oh, okay.
So he did have a look like you're, unfortunately, you shouldn't. I wish I didn't have to do this, but unfortunately, you know too much, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because Emma Shaw is just a regular person. Like, she's not an agent, a cop.
Wrong place, right time. It's like it's one of those
she just happened to have the
things.
wrong child.
Yeah. That reminds me of I was gonna die. Remember that movie Salt? And then remember Angelina Jolie has to kill her fake husband who has nothing to do with anything, but he's just in the mix, and so
unfortunately,
she had to kill him. Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah,
Sucks.
And it's because those are just normal people that get caught up in this whirlwind of sandstorm, FBI missions, all kinds of covert ops, and then normal, I guess, sort of domestic terrorists, even though they're just like the science guys.
Look, correct me if I'm wrong, but remember right after the episode ended, I was like, look, apparently Sandstorm is terrible at fulfilling their missions. Like, wouldn't the people investing in them stop, defund them? Because they have 5,000 phases. There's nothing big that's actually worked, really. And you can say they're always a step ahead. I feel like they're a step ahead in the small things, but not the bigger things. When they want to blow up the world, somehow it always fails, and I'm like, get it together.
Yeah.
If you're a villain, be a good one.
I would like to see. I do think, even though it's season 2, I do think it's time for the good guys to lose big. I know that before the mid-season finale, we had the explosion that killed 14, 15 agents, but no one from the main cast died. I do think it's time for the good guys.
Coming up this week, we might lose someone from the team.
Yes,
and it shows everyone shooting and getting shot at. Yeah, bang, 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 bang. Who could it be?
Pew, pew, pew,
Tune in next week, Blindspot.
Yeah, it's like, hire this guy. If you need somebody to take you in and out of commercials, he's got you.
That was it. And so you're like, who's gonna get shot?
Yeah,
probably no one. But it's gonna be 50 other agents.
Yeah, it is time for the good guys to lose someone. And when I say lose someone, not just 14 nameless agents, but Nas. Weller's probably extremely safe. Yeah. But Nas, Nas and Jane are safe, but probably like Nas, Roman, Z, Reed, any of those. Patterson. Maybe Patterson. No,
Patterson already had enough. Like they're not. They can't do anything.
But Patterson's been getting very
stubborn,
very bold out in the field. Like she's taking a lot of chances that I think a character like hers should not.
Yeah,
Like,
she's
but-
like what is the guy from James Bond? Q. She's like a Q from James
she's
Bond.
like a Q, but
Just
she's-
design,
she's
just
got some
design.
hand-to-hand
Figure it
skills.
out. Yeah, just
You know,
figure
she's
out
got
the
some-
algorithms, but don't get involved.
Yeah, don't jump in there. You
Yeah.
can't get shot. We need you for other stuff.
Yeah, build the cars, build the guns. That's what we need you for. But the bigger story of this episode is it all comes down, it starts in, that's why the Busta Rhymes songs start out with, that's how the episode started out with. And we're 2001 at a university, 4 students break into one of the administration offices, and they start changing the grades, and all of a sudden we start hacking into the program, and then police are coming, students leave,
Yep.
and then are caught, and we later find out that it's a Rich, but we could tell right away because he starts talking his way out with the cops, and they tase him in jail.
Good old Rich.
Yeah. So, and what fell to the ground with this was this extreme algorithm that he could do anything in the school he wanted. So, then we jump to present day, and then Patterson finds that there's this algorithm that is
Yep.
completely deadly.
And it's tied to a new tattoo.
And it's tied to a new tattoo.
Well, I guess the tattoo isn't new, but
Yeah,
it's new
like-
for us.
It's new for us. Like, how do we find out each one? Each tattoo is gonna destroy the world. That's just what boggles my mind. It's like there should be a collective.
Some of them were just like running down bad people. Like in the first season, some of them just ran down bad people. Some of them connected them to like other plots inside of like dirty agents and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's been a mixed bag.
True. I'm just ready for something big to just
Yeah.
go down. That I'm like,
Yeah, it's about time
failing.
something. Yeah, Sandstorm needs a win, and I know this sounds mean, but I think Sandstorm needs a win for some character growth for our team, for our our FBI team.
Yeah.
But Ivan Soto said in the chat that a death has been confirmed. So
That's good to hear.
By Jaimie Alexander on a panel. So we'll see.
I mean,
We'll see. I'm interested to see who it is.
I know who's disappointed right now. It would be like a Darth Vader. It would be Hydra, Green Goblin, all the biggest, baddest villains would all be disappointed. But if next week comes true, like you're saying, like it is confirmed, they'll be happy.
Like maybe
The villain
maybe
squad.
Sandstorm gets a big victory, but loses Borden, something like that. So it's kind of like an even sort of
Borden
like
totally is
like
gonna
a
die.
trade.
Borden is
So, like,
totally gonna die. I just don't know when.
So like maybe Sandstorm ends up pulling off a plot. Say 2,000 people die, but they get Borden. Like they kill Borden or they capture him or something like that. Maybe, maybe, and I know that sounds bad, 2,000 people dying. This is fake people. It's TV. So it's okay.
Well, do you think it's a recurring character, by the way? Remember that one guy who was transferred to DC?
Oh, well,
That Borden didn't want? Do you think that could be a recurring character that maybe they get him so it's
Maybe
like
they bring him
really
back.
close to Borden?
maybe.
Because he's working for Borden now? And maybe he's like sick
Hmm.
of the program? I guess nobody would really turn that quick.
Well, maybe, yeah. It would be kind of hard because it seems like Shepard's played a long game for a long time.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, lady.
It's time to it's time we need. I know we have a lot of episodes, but we have to like move along.
There's a lot of talk coming from this lady. Oh, I know you're tough. Really?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
It was interesting to see her kill that guy in the last episode though, because I didn't
She's feisty. Don't get me
didn't
wrong.
think it was going to hurt her that much.
Yeah, she's feisty.
Yeah.
But, like, enough of the little things.
Yeah, it's like, let's do something
The
big.
conclusion is we want something big.
Yeah.
Get on it.
Get on it, guys.
So continue with the story. Then all of a sudden we have this algorithm that is going to start a war.
Yeah.
Who knows how to fix it, and who knows what this algorithm is? Who
Good
knows the
old
song?
Rich.
So we bring out Rich, who's very spiritually enlightened. He has a yarmulke. He has a kippah.
Yo,
he has like a Buddhist.
every religious
Red.
outfit, but in like
He has
in
the
jail
books, too.
form though.
He has the Bible and the
Yeah.
Quran.
It's like in jail form.
Yeah.
But it's still like religious.
It was perfect.
Oh man, but it's cool because he brings us into this whole underworld of super smart people that have these meetings, and of course, whatever information we need is going down at this meeting. And I like the fact that he kind of maneuvered this to get Boston out of jail for a little bit.
They're
I like
lovers.
it. I like that.
It's love.
He didn't forget him. He did.
Romance.
What's up, Rich? You know what I'm saying? Rich
Looking
holds
out for his
his
boy.
man down. Yeah. And the funny twist is Patterson goes, but then when they're looking for a date for Rich, who do we get?
Oh yeah.
Weller.
He played along really well though. So he shows up to the party. They're holding hands.
Yep.
Their arms are interlocked, and he's like, "Come on, babe."
And Weller is a stallion.
Yeah, Weller, and he's like, So we're moving around the party. They finally break in and get in, and they're walking around, and then they spot who they need, who has the code to unlock more of the algorithm and
Yeah,
get
from
to
the special laptop.
Yeah.
And we do get one of those kind of sort of like out in the open covert scenes like we got with the first time we met Rich when they were at the really nice party.
Yeah.
And I do kind of like these type of scenes because you always get to see the team trying to be ritzy, I guess, but we get to throw in the comedy of Rich, and Rich.com, with kicking the door down, and there's a lot of like he keeps it light even though they're definitely always in danger.
And he's always smart.
Yeah,
like
he's
when they
very-
get caught, he's accusing the guy of stealing his plan, and afterward he does admit he's like, okay, yeah, I did.
Like,
go to
all
college.
right, I took a little bit of your plan.
Yeah, it was nothing. It was all your plan. But
Yeah.
so then all of a sudden we find ourselves in Weller and Rich inside this more eyes wide shut type party
Yeah.
where they're gonna eat a lion heart. And Rich looks over to Weller and is like, hell, if it's a sex party, we'll have to play along. We don't want to blow our cover. And Weller's like, no.
Weller's like, I'm sorry, I'm not that dedicated to the Federal
yeah,
Bureau of
yeah.
Investigations.
Not about that life.
It's like, look, I'm all for going deep, deep, deep undercover. All right, but sometimes
Not
you
in the
just
sense you want.
sometimes you just have to blow your cover. They're like, hey, look, I'm a cop. I can't do this.
So they escape the little ceremony and pretty much get out, and then we
Sneak
have
away,
Patterson
and we're following. Well, Patterson, yeah,
Patterson and Boston. We cut to them,
following
chasing a shady character.
a character that we don't know who it is yet because they haven't revealed his face yet.
But his boss was the
Mr. Riley.
CEO of
Oh, you're talking about
military operations.
not Mr. Riley. Can I in the chat let us know it's not Mr. Riley, the other guy that shot off Rich's chains. And I can't think of his name.
No,
right
the
now.
other guy.
Oh, so the one that was in with Borden?
The one who was in that little the construction area. Remember when Patterson and Boston ran into that building and he was standing there?
Oh yeah, that
was
guy. I don't know what his name was though. Did we ever get it?
They did, and he was a CEO of a military gun manufacturer.
Yeah, you're
but
right.
I feel like that's going to develop later.
Phineas. Was it Phineas?
I don't know.
I think it was Phineas in the chat. I think it's Phineas.
You could be right.
I think it's him.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that's going to develop.
Yeah. I think it's cool to see these kind of masters of industry who are in a way terrorists on their own due to the things that they're doing in service of their own like personal gain for their
Agenda,
companies. Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm just doing this for my company. But yeah, you're starting a war though. It's like, I don't know
That
if you
is
know.
something I don't get
You're
either.
starting a war.
So true. I don't get that either. It's like every spy movie that happens too. They're like, oh, I'm going to blow up the Middle East.
Yeah.
So my plane company's stock will rise by 500%. But really, like,
It's like
there must be a lot better ways. Can you just product development?
Yeah, isn't there
Innovation.
Can't you have a sale or 10% off, or is there like a
Come out
special
with a new
coupon
iPod
code?
of planes. Yeah, like you don't need a
The iPod of
blow up,
planes.
like something. Like you can innovate. You don't have to just be like, I'm tired of this.
I think it goes back to what Rich said in the when they were in the eyes wide shut spot, where it was like rich people just get bored. I think like rich people are so rich that they're like, you know what? I wonder if we could start a war.
I will throw it to this. I do cover Workaholics too, if you don't know that show on Comedy Central. And so the recent episode also had the three guys, Durs, Blake, and Adam, going to a lodge that these really wealthy people were funding for, people who wanted to learn about the wilderness. It was long story short. And pretty much well, one of the guys, he went into his room and he discovered that he had like a rib cage of a human, bones.
What?
And then there was a penis inside this jar. And at the end of the episode,
Workaholics is crazy.
we find out that they're actually not bad guys. But then he goes up, Blake goes up to one of the guys and is like, but what was with that penis in the jar? And the guy goes, we have a lot of money and I just wanted to buy it. And I was like, okay. So it really relates to this. So Rich.com goes, you know, we got a lot of time on our hands
It's
pretty
like,
much.
yeah,
And
there's really nothing
don't know
else.
what to do.
We just don't have enough.
So, I mean, even a comedy show is just like this show.
Yep, makes
These
sense.
people want to blow stuff up or collect human parts.
Now, really quick, Ivan Soto said it's not Phineas, it's another guy named Thad. And I do remember that name. But if you're out there and your name is Thad, I hate to say it, but you could be on the path to the dark side. I'm just going to be honest. Every time someone's named Thad on TV,
Well,
usually a bad guy.
no, Thad on Blue Mountain State is a good guy.
Okay.
He's just
You
naive.
got one. Thads, you have one.
But what was it? But his real
got
name
one
isn't
good guy.
Thad, I guess. This guy's real name is Thad. Because he just tried saying sad, but he had a lisp. So that's why he said in kindergarten, that was his story. That's why he said, I'm Thad.
Big shout out to Cunningham 2014. Weller and Rich was hilarious. Of course, that was great, especially when he held his hand all high.
Yeah.
He was like, "Come out of the car."
So proud.
Like Weller's face was just like,
I'm tired of this.
"I hate this. Can't we just shoot everybody and go home?" Speaking of shooting,
So true. Yeah, so, you know, Rich is placed in a, you know, scenario where he has to hack into the system so they can blow up half the world, pretty much, and start a war.
The city, but
The
you know,
city. That's a lot of
just a
people.
little bit-
That's
just
a
a little
lot of
bit.
people.
just the city.
Just a couple million people.
Yeah, no big deal.
No big deal.
And while he's hacking, he tries, you know, to talk his way. He tries to,
Because
you
it's
know,
against his religion.
yeah, it's against his religion. He was like, "Hey, this is the Buddhist way," and he gets shot in the foot.
Poor guy.
Man, he's just trying to be a good Buddhist, man, and he got shot in his foot. And what makes it even funnier is later on when Weller finally finds him, and the guy, you know, the guy holds, you know, Rich.com. His name is not Rich.com, but his name is Rich.
I like Rich.com, though.
He's holding the gun to him, and Weller was like, "Hey, man, just shoot him again."
Yeah. And he did it.
Oh man, he definitely took more than one for the team. Rich is a dedicated guy.
Can we mention before Weller did break in, I like how they're on the verge of blowing everything up because I'm such a negative Nancy, but like they're on the verge. Like Weller walked in
They're on the
and
verge.
Rich had the plutonium, you know, sulfate bomb hanging by a little hook like it was about to be transferred. Like so silly. I know, it was like, you got us. Oh, if it wasn't for you darn kids and you stupid dog. I was like, okay, bro, you weren't that close to blowing everything up.
Look, don't trust this. This guy, he's always going to get you on those last minute. That's what we need for shows like this. It's always got to be like the last second. The guy rushes in, shoots his friend in the leg, and then stops the crime. This how
It was
goes.
just, the thing was hanging. Like, it was not like, oh, I was just about to set it down, like, boom, man.
It's like, well, you know, we were going to blow this whole place up, but, you know what I mean? Hey, but the cool thing is, you know, we wrap that up, we get him taken care of, and we find out that Mr. Riley is not only someone who stole the plans for Rich to get the company going or whatever, but he's also a little dirty.
He's a little dirty, a lot dirty.
Yeah, he's a lot dirty. He's as dirty as sand.
Ooh.
Yes. We get to see him and Borden talking in the back of, I guess, a limo. And seems like he's all down with the whole terrorism thing and doesn't seem to have a problem with it.
Cool.
He's like, hey, terrorism.
Sweet, man.
It's cool with me.
Cool.
Let's blow some
My
things up.
business is going to ramp up in stock.
It's like lithium prices are going to be amazing.
I don't get it. I still don't get it.
And Borden, but I do like the way they're playing Borden with the whole kind of like, you know, if you don't follow the rules.
He's definitely a leader and a controller.
Yeah,
in
he's
this
like,
organization.
he's like, if you don't follow the rules,
The way he did it too, he put his hand.
he was like, you can be killed.
Would you like to play?
Would you like to play a game?
Would you like to play the game?
He's like, it's like you can get killed. Like,
Yeah.
Shepard doesn't need to give you like.
I just flick him in his throat.
Yeah,
Shut
it's
up.
like-
This
like,
guy.
Shut up. We
Is
got
he not Shepard? All right, bro.
It's like, look,
You're bored.
We'll tell you what we want to tell you.
Right. I say that now. I'm like, okay, Borden. But like, if I were in that situation, I'd be like, yes, sir.
It'd be like, it'd be like a little bead of sweat, like.
Sure. But I mean, that was,
especially since we know Borden has the capoeira skills to like.
right. Yo, we need to make that a GIF or a GIF right now.
The way that foot came up.
Random, I'm telling you, the
Yo,
shot was
he
like
wa-
bam, bam, scorpion kick. So stupid.
Yo, Weller got whooped up hard though, because
Yeah.
he slid through his leg. I was like, he turned straight Jackie Chan on him, and
Well, there's like
man,
this brute of a man, and all of a sudden you get a scorpion kick, and then you do. I'm kicking back here. You get a scorpion kick, a left field, and then all of a sudden Weller's destroyed. Come on, bro.
Yo, he did
talk-
all that. Hashtag cardigan karate. I'm saying it again. It's look, when you're wearing a cardigan and you can do that, all props.
And keep your cool.
Yeah,
It's like,
all props.
scorpion kick. All right, punch.
Scorpion kick. Latte, scorpion kick. Latte.
Sorry about this, Weller. Like, dang, bro.
Sorry, Weller.
He trained with like Batman and with like Liam Neeson or something like
Weller,
that.
it seems like you're a little tied up.
Doo-doo. Then the show goes like sitcom mode. He goes,
He's like, did. Nah, okay.
but it was, an amazing episode once again.
Yeah,
We're getting there.
a very fun episode. Whenever Rich comes in, we like this because we learn so much. And speaking of what we learned the memory of Roman. Now we have to see what Jane's going to do with that, because Jane said, no, don't tell Nas. I'll tell Weller. It'll be better coming from me. Is she going to keep that from him? Is she really going to tell him, or is that something she's going to keep?
I think
from
she's
him?
going to keep it. You know why? Because she already didn't tell Roman that she had erased all of his memory.
True.
So I think she's just going to go on this path of hidden knowledge and just keeping information to herself.
And it might end up biting her in the butt.
It's almost
later
like
on.
a parallel to Reed. How Reed is, once he went down this little dark path, he's continuing.
Yeah.
And now we have Jane, who
Now-
she's lied a little bit, and now she's going to continue maybe.
And now, even though Weller did say don't tell him about but she still made the decision not to tell Roman.
Yeah.
So you're right. This is, one
They're both
secret,
going,
another
like,
secret,
darker a
another
little bit.
secret, more and more. And next thing you know, you haven't told your brother and you haven't told your team, this wealth of knowledge that probably could have solved this case or solved this mission. And I'm interested to see where that it might come to a head. It'll how this is TV. We love this show. It's a great show, but we know this is all going to come to a head like 2 or 3 episodes before the finale. It's going to come to a head like, I'm sorry guys, I lied to you. I can't believe you lied to me.
Yeah, then we all solve it in the end. Well, I mean, so that was pretty much the whole episode.
Yeah.
Solved it. And then,
The last tattoo when that our boy Rich brought out. He even drew it on
True.
a nice
He's
on a
in the
nice
hospital
notepad.
with his leg up. And
Yep. And he's like, what if I help you solve more cases? I want Boston in a nice jail.
White collar jail.
Yeah, white collar jail. One of those Martha Stewart joints.
Tennis courts,
Yep,
yeah.
tennis courts. Get to play Nintendo and stuff and make cupcakes.
Yeah. Then he got his way. They seemed interested, and
Yep.
he hooked them.
Yeah, so now we're going to see what happens with Rich being a sort of part of the team. I mean, because he even made the joke of, I'm here every other week anyway.
And he was freed. He was
Yeah.
pretty much in freedom this episode. He wasn't
Yeah. Yeah, and
he was
didn't-
being tracked, but he was pretty free.
He showed that he's sort of turned from his ways a little bit.
Yeah.
But we still love Rich.
We love
We
Rich.
love
We'll
Rich. You
always
love
love
Rich.
Rich.
We all love Rich. Just small doses. Small
So
doses.
for now, why don't we jump into predictions
Woohoo!
and see what we are thinking?
And now, your AfterBuzz TV.
Ooh,
Scorpion kick.
yeah. Latte, scorpion.
So I want to start off this prediction. And I think that Nikki and Reed are going to continue, and Z will get shot and killed the next episode.
I think Z, I don't know if Z's getting shot and killed in the next episode, but Z is going to be in danger. And the reason she's going to be in danger is because of the drug usage.
Okay, so you think she's in danger because of drug usage? I
Yeah,
just think
and it's going to snap Reed back to be like, no with dope, down with dope, and up with hope.
Oh, wow. That sounds like it's like from Cat Williams or something who said that.
It's some old movie reference. Oh, man, my brother would know. But it's like,
That's
down,
hilarious.
up with hope. What is it?
Half-baked.
Half-baked, yeah.
That's
up
awesome.
with hope and down with dope.
That is odd. So, I mean, you have a good point. Maybe she's in danger. I say she's killed. We're both on the same kind of idea and wavelength there.
As far as Roman, my prediction is they give him a little more freedom because I think Nas will say what letting him out has done, just as far as his recollection and things of that nature. So I think this is going to be a good thing to help him get some more freedom outside of that box because I don't think he belongs in there anymore. I don't think so.
Yeah,
So,
I think he's a little more trustworthy, and now that we see that.
yeah.
So, any finishing comments, I guess, real quick before we sign off?
Well, we got Mardi up in here. Patterson will get shot. Hopefully, she doesn't get shot.
I hope. Don't say that. She's had enough. Her ear is already still hurting.
so tender. But yeah, big shout out to Ivan Soto, Cunningham 2014, Mardi. It's good to see y'all guys up in here.
Cool.
Man.
Appreciate you guys always coming. Like we're saying, maybe the final episode we'll have just a whole chat episode.
Yeah,
where
maybe
we're just
we'll
talking with you about everything, your ideas and stuff like that. Just thought maybe.
Yeah, that could be
And
fun.
Maybe joined by one of the actors. I don't know. Just saying, we're gonna start reaching out a little bit more and get some people in here.
We're gonna see if we can get Rich. If we can get
Definitely.
Rich on this show, if you know who Rich is and he's on Twitter, tweet at him right now. Tell him to get on
That'd
the
be good.
show.
We'd have more.
Start tweeting at him.
He'd have more
I'm
reason
gonna
to come
tweet
on.
at him. I'm gonna be like, look, come on the show. It's me, it's Nick, it's AfterBuzz. All we do is talk about just crazy
Blind
stuff
spot,
on
blind spot,
Blindspot, and you getting shot in the leg. So twice.
So for now, where can we find you at?
You can find me online, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that at One Youngster, which is ONEYOUNGSTA.
Cool, and I'm Nick Mardi. You can find me everywhere at Nick Mardi 13 and the latest late show with Nick Mardi on YouTube. Thank you guys Thank you guys for watching Blindspot. Forgive me. Stay tuned for next time. Catch you later.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Rich.com.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.